What happens regularly that would horrify a person from 100 years ago. I am light-skinned and my husband is a white boy. My sister, when she met him, pulled him aside and said, "You realize that this is exactly what the whites wanted, right? For us to interracially marry until it unalived the Indian and saved the man?" And his mother-in-law was even worse than my sister. When I first met her, I immediately realized she was overbearing over my husband and seemed to prefer him over his 4 siblings. I guess it's because he's the only boy, but even though he's 38 she still referred to him as her little man. She claims to be this devout Christian, but she is one of the most bigoted people I know based on all of the awful racist and homophobic things she shares on Facebook. As I mentioned earlier, every time I saw my mother-in-law when my husband and I first started dating, she made a point to make subtle racist remarks. The very first time I met her, she put her hand in my hair and said, "Oh God, what is all this?" My husband would always defend me and even raise his voice at her, but it's like him defending me made her hate me more. My husband finally had enough when we were at a family party one day and she started bringing up one of his white exes in front of me. She started comparing the ex's looks to mine and then looked at me, shook her head and said, "Such a shame my husband's name would end up with someone like that." My husband had been part of another conversation but walked in to catch the tail end of what she was saying.